Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Polyester here, and well, the perk overhaul, it's a coming. They told us on the anniversary event that they were looking to shake up the meta and change about 40 perks, and they put out this tweet here from Dead by Daylight that says 39 under construction. Stay tuned, more info coming next week. So since they're going to talk about this next week, I would presume that probably the perk overhaul is going to come through in the next mid-chapter, and they're going to let us know more specifically what the changes are going to be like with these perks here. I made a video about the presentation on the anniversary stream and the concept of this perk overhaul and why they felt the need to do this. I'll link that video at the end if you want to get more information about the insight and statistics. We saw a bunch of statistics on the usage rates of the most popular perks, and we saw that the top tier players in the game, over 70%, were running Dead Hard, and I think you can assume that this one is a nerf. Not all of these are nerfs, by the way. Some of these are buffs. We have a confirm here from Peanuts on the forums. Says, I can confirm that there's a lot of buffs in here as well, not just nerfs. So let's try my knowledge at logo identification here and see if I can figure out what all these perks are here for you. It's mostly alphabetical, so I can probably get through it. I don't know why Tinkerer is at the beginning here, but we have Tinkerer, Barbecue and Chili, Borrowed Time, Botany Knowledge, Calm Spirit, Corrupt Intervention, Polarophobia, Dark Devotion, Dark Sense, Dead Hard, Decisive Strike, Deja Vu, Distortion, gosh, what is this? Eruption, Gift of Pain, Hope, Iron Will, Jolt, Knockout, Lethal Pursuer, Lightweight, Lucky Break, Monstrous Shrine, Noed, No One Left Behind, Overzealous, that's Hattie's perk, that's interesting, Off the Record, Overcharge, Pain Resonance, Pop Goes the Weasel, Pharmacy, Ruin, Sabotage, Saboteur, Self-Care, Soul Survivor, Spine Chill, Tenacity, Thanatophobia, and We're Gonna Live Forever. So those are your 39. I'm very interested to see like what some of these changes are going to be. Like some of these have already had a recent pass through, like We're Gonna Live Forever, Knockout, Distortion. I think those were all changed recently. And Hattie's Overzealous, like that just came out, but there was an explanation about that one being included by Peanuts here. It says, as with every update, this is by no means a list of every perk that we think could use some changes. We only have a certain amount of time to work on each update. So if you don't see it here, it doesn't mean that we think it's fine or that we won't ever touch that perk. When a chapter launches, we collect feedback throughout the PTB and live release. This doesn't always leave us with enough time to change a perk right away, since we need to submit our builds to the various platforms well in advance. It just so happens that our first opportunity to make the change we've been playing to Overzealous happens to be in the same update that overhauls a bunch of other perks, and we added it to the counter because it would be much stranger if we quietly left it out and didn't mention it only for it to get changed by surprise at the same time. So that's why it's on the list here. So what do you think? What do you think? How do you feel about this? Are you welcoming this change? Are you terrified of this change? People feel differently about change. Change is hard. Are you looking forward to seeing some changes where perks are evened out a little bit more and to give you the opportunity to be creative and try new builds? Or are you afraid that your favorite crutch perk is going to get nerfed into the ground and you're not going to be able to play as well anymore? I'd love to hear what you think. We're going to get more information about all these changes next week, so watch for a follow-up video to this, obviously. So I noticed that a lot of, I think pretty well every perk that affects generators is on here, right? As well as healing too, right? No, well, I guess not all the healing ones, but a lot of healing perks here too. So I'm wondering what kind of changes are in store for the mechanics of healing and gen speeds. So I'm very interested to see what direction a lot of this goes in here. but I think you can kind of count on things getting nerfed like dead hard. That 70-75% perk is probably not going to be as strong as it once was. So stay tuned for this, but it should be interesting. Hopefully all of this is going to be in the interest of, you know, making the game more creative and diverse and fun, right? I mean, at the end of the day, what we really want is fun. So whatever the devs have in mind, I hope that it makes the game more fun. So, whew. Geez, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how this shakes out. But it's a little scary. It's a little scary. Change is scary. But what do you think? Are you scared? Or you think you're excited? What do you want to see? I mean, obviously, I think all the killer mains, when they see all of the gen regression perks on this list, are like, whoa. Because, you know, there's always an argument about gen speed is too fast. So stay tuned and see what's in store. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel, and I would love to hear what you think about this list. But until then, till we know more, thanks for watching, and don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the fog, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. It's a Gen Rush life for us. It's a Gen Rush life for us. Set a hiding, we do gens. Set a randoms, we got friends. It's a Gen Rush life